Field over here.
Named after men that served with him. Up Cockfield Road and left on McCutcheon Road in Lake City, you'll find a dirt road by the power lines, leading you to the historic Graham Farm, a place with swamps where Francis Marion hid in the Revolutionary days.
I'd find one little piece of information, and then it could be 3 or 4 months later I'd find another piece of information. And then
There you'll find the ancestor and current owner of Graham Farm, Paul Graham.
after 10 years, it's painted a pretty broad picture of what happened.
Who's managed to piece together a chunk of his family's history and Francis Marion's influence after stumbling upon his great-uncle's family artifacts.
I was in the attic of my great-uncle. He had collected artifacts, furniture, documents from the 1700s all the way to his death in 1989. I think the one that stood out the most was a document signed by William Moultrie from Fort Moultrie. And it was dated in 1785 to my fourth great-grandfather, Hugh Graham.
Also an antique trunk refurbished by Graham, a 150-year-old clock, a powder horn to keep gunpowder dry worn by his great-grandfather, shot in powder bags, 18th century furniture and clothes, a 1776 coin. Quite the finds.
A lot of things happened. The Battle of Tearcoat, we have receipts that they brought 23 prisoners here after the Battle of Tearcoat.
Deep in South Carolina, history surrounds you, and this man holds treasured finds of the past documenting how the Palmetto State came to be. And he honors it annually by holding the American Heritage Festival the first weekend of February, turning his farm into a place of the past and the closest it will ever get again to the history it holds.